We're live. Was the ceasefire agreement broken by Iran? That's what everyone's saying, is that they broke the ceasefire agreement. I think Trump just said that there was a ceasefire, even though there wasn't, just to make everything okay, just to help the stock market, you know, just to settle things down. But I think they're going to blow up again. I think things are going to blow up again. Seems like, oh, everything's okay. Oil's going back down. Everything's fine. But I got a bad feeling, guys. I got a bad feeling. We're going to wait and see what is going to happen with this ceasefire agreement. And today we've got to talk about the markets. The stock markets are way up. Okay? And we'll be answering questions from you guys. Questions, if you have any questions. So, excuse me, guys, while I just change some of the pictures on this. It's a good thumbnail to use. I'll use this one. Bitcoin's been moving up today. What's up? What's up? What's up? Definitely not two donkeys. All right, buddy. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just uploading the description to this video so people know like what it is. Visibility, public. All right, guys, let's go. This looks good. Yes. We're all about Bitcoin, Shiba Inu investing, Dogecoin. That's what we're all about on this channel. How to make more money, how to get rich quick, okay? So guys, if you like the sounds of that, if you want to get rich quick, hit that follow button right now. We're showing people how to level up their lives every day, okay? How to level up their lives by getting into the markets, stocks, gold and silver, cryptocurrencies, okay? That sounds good. Yes. Thank you. It does sound good, doesn't it? Getting rich. Everybody needs more money. That's just the way the world is. The political system is designed to suck wealth away from the lower class and funnel it to the higher class. We've got to take a stand and say, no, you're not going to take our wealth anymore. We're going to use all the tips and tricks that we have to avoid paying your stupid taxes. We buy used items. We buy stuff at garage sales. Stuff that we don't have to pay taxes on. If you buy something at a garage sale, you don't have to pay tax to the stupid government. All right? That's the way to do it. We use the tax laws to our favor. All right? So that's some of the things that I teach here, guys, on the Patreon. Mr. Rizzer. So, it's all about Shiba Inu, getting rich. Right now, the price of Shiba Inu is at 401157. So Shiba Inu is up right now. The burn rate is higher, so there's a lot more Shiba Inu being burned, sent to dead address, sent to a dead wallet. So scary. I know this kind of sounds. You're getting a $5,000 Doge dividend still. Elon Musk only got 50 subscribers. What does this mean? Are we going to get our Doge dividend? Well, it depends how the Doge... This guy wants a shout out. Okay. So far, the Doge... I'm going to say no. We're not doing any shout outs because, for one, it doesn't really matter. If I shout you out, we only got a few people on here. Nobody's going to care. If you're lucky, they'll join up with you. But, so guys, we got to get serious about making more money. All right? So do you guys have any questions about how to make more money? And I'm just getting my food got some food cooking. You got to eat healthy, all right? Got to stay healthy. The only way I could do that was if you wanted me to. What the heck? If you wanted me to, I could come and pick it up, and then I could go pick up it from your place, or you could just pick me out of there, or you could come pick me. Dude, you're hurting my brain. Pick you up, pick me up, to drop it off? What are you talking about, brother? I live in Denmark, and everything is expensive here, so getting rich is probably good. Yes. I teach getting rich, but it's my strategy does not happen instantly. You're not going to become rich overnight, but you will become rich. So basically everybody just left, so I'm just going to kind of do nothing and then start over when I feel like a few people have joined up. So scratch that thought. Eggs and green beans, step 1. Yes. Dixon. So, guys, there's actually a lot of steps towards getting rich, and a lot of it is very boring, and saving money sucks. But yes, diet. Diet. For one thing, guys, most of you could do well to spend less money on food. Most of you spend too much money on food. Because I know this because you're eating out. You buy snacks when you go to get gas. You buy very expensive energy drinks when you stop at the gas station. You buy coffees at Tim Hortons. So you guys are all blowing too much money. Food is the #1 spot where people are blowing their money. So we've got to consolidate our diets. So for drinking, we want to drink water. Or if you really have to drink out of a can, like sparkling water like this is what I do, bubbly. Because it's pretty cheap. It's only like 30 cents a can, you know? So #1 step is eating cheaper food. Not necessarily cheaper quality, but look for cheaper things, okay? Get monetized already, bro. I can't. We need enough watch hours. I ate 50 popcorn chicken for lunch. 50 popcorn chicken bites. That's good. Chickens get good protein, brother. But yeah, that's a whole bag of popcorn chicken. If you live down south, it's a lot cheaper. But if you live up north, up here, it's like 10, 12 bucks. It's too much. You're better off eating about 6 eggs and a can of green beans. Aldi has good sparkling water too. 18-pack for $3. Oh yeah, I should go to Aldi and get my sparkling water. Did you ever get your turtlet fixed? You mean toilet? I don't know what you mean by that. Did I ever get my turtlet fixed? I'm not sure. But guys, the stock market's going crazy today. The stock market is up massively. Dow Jones is up about 570 points, I think. So we're getting some amazing action happening in the markets. Let's check out the markets real quick. So, on to the markets. Market watch. So the Dow ended up 560. Tesla was actually down today. Looks like Coinbase was up. Realbotix is flat at 28 cents. My #1 stock right now is Realbotix, okay? If you want to get rich, not financial advice, but buy Realbotix, okay? XBOTF. Real Botics. Yeah, they're holding on strong. It looks like it's gearing up to go higher, dude. It might go higher, bro. It might. Don't know. But, guys, do you have any questions about investing? Ask the investing expert. Ask the investing expert. Come on, guys. I made enough money that you guys should be asking me all kinds of questions. How to make more money. Let's go. What to do about your 401k. Come on, ask some questions, guys. We need some questions coming in. I got nothing on my own. I need you guys to ask some good questions. Unbelievable. Come on, guys. Ask me some good questions about how to make more money. How to make more money. All right? Let's go. Let's go. Questions, questions, questions. Comments. Comments about the channel. Well, what else do we got going on here, guys? Bitcoin's at 105. My crypto account is up today. I was buying crypto over the past 2 days. I told you guys that everything was looking good. Shiba looked good. Everything looks good. And now we're a lot higher. Pepe jumped up. Yeah, the price of Pepe is up. Bitcoin, Ethereum is up a little bit today. Ethereum's still only 2,400, but it's up, and XRP today is up to $2.20. $2.20. I'm not buying any crypto today, you know. To be honest with you, I'm not buying any stocks or anything today. I'm just letting my account just sit, let it ride. I'm happy with the stocks that I built up. I'm happy with the cryptos that I have right now. I have automatic purchases. I buy Shiba Inu every week, guaranteed. My automatic purchase already went through this week, though. So I'm not going to be buying any more crypto today or tomorrow. The next time I buy crypto, maybe on Friday. On every payday, I try to buy like $100 of crypto, you know, plus my automatic Shiba Inu. So I'm buying crypto between $100 and $200 a week, investing in crypto. I wish I could buy crypto every single day. That would make it so much more fun. I could buy crypto every day, but I could buy like $50 worth every single day. That would kind of get boring. It's only $50, you know. I'd rather buy large amounts, just like once or twice a week, or less often, you know. So, yeah, guys, thanks for all the viewers. We got 9 people on here right now. We're bumping up those watch hours. You guys know how bad I need those watch hours. So, we probably got 9 people that just pressed the click button and they probably walked away. And I appreciate those guys. They're not here, but they're watching us in their heart. But they just started the stream and then they left because they're just trying to help me out. I appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for those watch hours. So I hear a lot of people arguing about gold or about silver. What's going to happen? Well, we all know silver is going to skyrocket, but we just don't know when. The experts are divided. Some people think that silver is going to start to go higher, basically like right away. They basically think that silver is going to skyrocket within the next 3 or 4 or 5 months. And there's other people that think that silver is going to skyrocket, but it's going to take longer than that. So we don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I would say, though, you definitely want to load up on silver because it's definitely going to go higher. Same thing with platinum and gold. If you want to make money, I think silver is your number one because silver, when it moves, it not only does it go up, it explodes. Okay, silver is going to explode over $50. So this is where you want to be, guys. Silver, and then you want to have your goals. What are your goals? What do you need that money for? When silver goes up in value, what are you going to use the money for? Okay, you've got to figure this stuff out in advance. You got to be one step ahead of everyone you know. Okay, try to be one step ahead of everybody, and that'll turn you into a winner. All right, just like Trump, just like Trump. Got to be one step ahead of everybody else. So you got to know what you're doing with your money. Once we all get rich on silver, what are we going to do with the money? So make sure that you get your car paid off. Your car paid off. If you have a house, your goal should be to get your house paid off. You're stocking up on silver. When it goes up, you're going to pay off the house. Any other debt, student loans you have, that's what the silver is for. When it goes up, you pay off your student loan debt. So you got to get your plans, get them now. Stock up on silver, okay, guys? Let's go. I love silver. I can't get enough of silver. And the good thing is, if you don't have silver now, you're getting a good time value of money because you're going to be buying the silver now and you're not going to have to wait very long. I started buying silver in 2021 and I had to wait, and I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Remember when I first started investing, I bought silver in 1999, at the end of 99, early 2000. That's when I bought silver. And I had to wait until 2010 before I could reap the rewards. And I made 9 times my money, a 9x. Silver went from like 5 to just about 50. So I made almost a 10x on some of my silver. So, and that was beating inflation. Silver was basically just doubling every year. Not doubling, but silver went up massively. So if you're getting in right now, you don't have to wait 9 years. You don't have to wait 4 or 5 years for silver to skyrocket. That's why if you're watching this and you don't have silver, you need to buy some now. Because you're getting such a quality investment and you're not going to have to wait that long. It's basically genius. You've got to use high intelligence strategies, guys. Start to utilize different strategies towards gaining wealth. So I don't have any debt. So when I get rich, it's just going to be about, when silver goes up for me, it's going to be about accumulating more assets, okay? Equipment to start a business. I want to get a bunch of equipment, rent it out, and just do that for a business. Trucks. I could rent out trucks as a business. Stuff like that. That would be my main goal. Maybe if silver goes up, I'll buy 8 or 9 trucks, and then I'll just rent those trucks out to people in the state and then just collect money, you know? So I'm thinking that it'd be a good business. Stump grinder. Just buy tons and tons of equipment and pay cash. Then every time somebody rents it from you, all that cash is yours. You don't have to go towards paying off loans of your equipment, you know? So the goal is to start a business and do it relatively debt-free. That's how you're going to get rich, and that's how you're going to stay rich. You've got to make some money on an investment and then get a business going and do it with as little debt as possible. So you guys got to figure that out for yourself. I can't tell you what business to do. Landscaping is a good business. There's generally not a ton of profit in it until you really, really grow the business. But yeah, landscaping would be good. It'd be a good start. If you have all your equipment paid off, dude, you're going to be making bank as a landscaper. If your truck is paid off, if your trailer is paid off, you're going to be making bank because you don't have that much debt. So it's all profit. Other than, you know, buying some gas and maintenance and stuff, but there shouldn't be much maintenance. Guys, thanks for viewing this. Appreciate you guys. Our average viewers is 5 right now, and our peak viewers was 16. So at one point we had 16 people watching this. So that's really not good. We need more than that. So guys, come on. Come on, guys, let's go. So, yeah, we're getting those watch hours though. So we only have 5 people. So that means if I go live for 1 hour, then that'll give us 5 hours of watch time. 6 people, it'll give us, if I go live for 1 hour, it'll give us 6 hours of watch time. Guys, I need like 500. We need at least like 40 or 50 people on here. Like, guys, I'm just trying to get monetized. Come on. Tell all your friends to watch this video. Talk about getting rich here. Really, really, really rich. Well, whatever. Let's see what the price of gold's doing. It's down 46 bucks. Earlier it was down 53. So, yeah, gold was down to 3,300 actually. So now it's at 33.21. So gold is hanging on. It's hanging on. We have to wait and see what happens with the charts. We'll have to wait and see how this develops. But for gold, we could get a very big snapback move higher. The price of gold, you could argue maybe we're losing a little bit of momentum on gold right now, and maybe we pull back. Many people think that 3,000 is going to be the new floor on gold. I don't believe that. I think gold could go below 3,000. In a big time depression or a recession, gold could drop to 2,200. Now, I hope that doesn't happen, but I still believe that it could. It's funny, like, everyone's getting so bullish on gold, but, like, why do I still believe that the price could drop to 2,500? I must believe that for a reason. I've been in gold for a very long time. My opinions definitely mean a lot as far as gold and silver is concerned. So I still think the possibility is there that gold is going to drop more if we get a recession. At some point, there's going to be a big drop on gold. Okay, I just don't know when. I'm hoping that by the end of the year here, gold and silver could skyrocket, so then I could take some profits. But then I think there's going to be a crash. A big crash on everything. But maybe we could remain bullish here for another 6 months or 8 months. Just like the David Hunter melt-up hypothesis. David Hunter, he believes that the stock market and crypto and everything is going to skyrocket. Silver's going to go to 60 bucks by the end of the year. Yeah, that'd be nice. We could do some profit taking then. And then buy back during the crash. It's so hard to know exactly when the crash is coming. You can't predict everything about these cycles. Every cycle is different. Every cycle of inflation is different. And then crushing those interest rates, raising the interest rates. It always happens in a slightly different speed, okay? So, yes. Let's get serious, guys. Get serious about making more money. We got to stay very, very serious. Most people are goofing around, okay? They're drinking beers, they're smoking reefs. That's just a nicotine. Most people are doing a lot of things that are not conducive to building wealth. Do you understand? That are not conducive to building a strong, muscular body. You got to get strong. Okay? I work out 3 or 4 times a week. I try to save as much money as I possibly can. And I don't go out a lot. I don't go out to bars. I quit drinking alcohol. So I really don't even do anything now for as far as drugs go. I quit alcohol. I'm lowering my caffeine. Caffeine is a very potent drug. Caffeine is extremely powerful. So I realize I have to lower my caffeine. Caffeine affects your whole body massively for many hours. It's crazy. So I decided I just want to try to use caffeine sparingly. Like I'll use caffeine once or twice a week. Or every time I make like $1,000 in the market on a stock, I'll reward myself with like a caffeine drink or something like that, you know? So that's what I was thinking. Something like that. So I'm stopping all energy drinks, all alcohol. I quit drinking alcohol like 2 months ago, and my body has felt better, and I've actually been gaining a little bit more muscle, more energy. I can wake up earlier, and I can perform better at work. My memory's better. So when you quit drinking alcohol, there's just so many positive benefits that will help your body recover, build more muscle. It'll make your brain function better. So alcohol is the #1 thing towards getting rich. If you want to get rich, you got to quit drinking alcohol. That's like the number 1. Alcohol, it might seem like alcohol is great. It's a cheap way to get messed up. Well, not really. You shouldn't be getting messed up at all. And once you build a tolerance, you're going to spend a lot of money on alcohol per week. Because most guys drink most guys that drink alcohol, they drink like every day of the week. So it's not cheap. I used to drink, and I used to probably spend like $40 a week on alcohol. That's too much. You got to be smart. In this world, you got to be smart and you got to be ruthless, okay? You can't be a nice guy anymore, all right? Don't always look after others. Don't always tell the truth. Don't always do the nicest thing. The people that do that are the people that get screwed. Okay? Trust me, I did it. So I always did the right thing. I always told the truth. You know? And where does it get you? Nowhere. Somebody else always ends up taking that promotion. Somebody else always ends up taking that woman. Being Mr. Nice Guy. So #1 thing, you guys got to learn how to change. Stop being so nice. If your woman says, you know, how do I look? Say, you look terrible. Take that dress off. Put on a different one. That's what you say. You will get way more respect if you stop being so nice. So, that's my #1 lesson for you guys today. It's a hot one today. It's a real hot one. I'd like to get the TikTok going too. So, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Getting rich, building health, and building wealth. If you want to get more messages about how to become healthy and how to make more money, hit that subscribe button right now. So I put out a lot of videos about stocks, cryptocurrencies, Shiba Inu, gold and silver, stuff that's going to encourage you, stuff that you need to hear. You don't want to hear it, but you need to. You need to hear that if you don't start making some changes right now, you're going to wake up and you're going to be 40 years old, 50 years old, and you haven't accomplished shit in your life. You son of a gun. So you guys got to start getting serious about subscribing to this channel right now. It's free, and it's not hard, and it will benefit me massively. So guys, hit that darn subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Do it for Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. Will you hit that subscribe button? We have 2,845 subscribers. Nobody is hitting the button. 2,845. Come on, guys. Hit that subscribe button right now. You will be attracting massive wealth to your life. This will be your first step towards building wealth. Subscribing to this channel. And then we'll talk about the secrets that you need to know. One of those secrets is, well, I was going to give away a secret, and then it looks like half our viewers just left. Wow. Maybe I'll still give it away. One of the main secrets is to building wealth. You have to pay yourself first. All right? That might seem stupid or like, what do you mean pay yourself first? Don't I get paid every week? Pay yourself straight up cash for you, that you save that, you invest that before you pay off your car payment, your phone payment. Make sure that you always have yourself covered. You can always put money towards your investments every week first. Okay? And then pay all your other bills. Not that you're going to pay your bills and not pay those other bills, but just prioritize paying yourself, saving that money, buying those stocks, buying that silver. You got to prioritize that above everything else. If you don't prioritize wealth, you're never going to become rich. Promise you that, unless you get lucky. You must prioritize becoming rich. Must. Another thing that's important. Write down your goals. I guess at Harvard, they asked a bunch of people, do you have goals? And then like 5% of people wrote down what their goals were. The people that wrote down their goals, they all completed those goals. But the other people that had goals, they didn't write them down, they didn't complete them. So you've got to learn how to write down your goals, okay? That's another secret. So pay yourself first. Write down your goals. There's many more secrets that you guys need to know. And you need to start doing these, okay? You need me to remind you. That's what I'm here for, guys. I'm here for you, believe it or not. Good. So, Yeah, gold really took a drop. I don't think gold's going to go down anymore. I think it's firming up here. Well, we're going to wait and see. Um, we're going to wait and see. I have no idea. How many watch hours are we up to? 24:58. I still need over 542 watch hours. You guys ain't chipping in enough. You got to chip in more. Freaking. Gotta get 500 watch hours somehow. Just do this every day for 3 months. Multiple hours a day. Do what I gotta do. Do what you gotta do to make your dreams come true. If you want to be a professional YouTuber, you gotta make it happen. You gotta grind. You gotta carve your niche area. And that can take time. Any questions? Questions? Questions from the audience? Any questions? Questions about investing, how to make more money? Cryptocurrency? Anything, guys? Let's go. Any questions? Make sure you all hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's go. 7 viewers. Okay. Now we're moving.
You don't have to accept joint discomfort, brain fog, and low energy as the price of aging. What if you could feel better, stronger, and sharper every day? Qualia Senolytic is at the cutting edge of aging science, trusted by experts.
Iran's economy is in deep trouble, and it's not getting the attention it deserves.
Israel has struck Iranian oil storage facilities and parts of Iran's biggest natural gas field as well this weekend.
Iran's economy has gone through what's been described as a lost decade of economic growth, coupled with high inflation.
Stock and commodity markets are reopening after taking a beating on Friday when Israel attacked Iran. Oil is in the crosshairs.
While the world watches tensions with Israel, a bigger story is unfolding inside of Iran. Prices are skyrocketing, and inflation is nearly 50%. The currency, the rial, has crashed in a big way. On the black market, $1 now buys over 700,000 rials, up 10 times from just 7 years ago. The citizens are suffering, with over 30 million Iranians living below the poverty line, struggling to buy bread or to pay rent. This crisis isn't just about sanctions or bad luck. It's driven by a web of elite corruption and global isolation that's quietly strangling the country. Today, we'll dig into what's really happening and how Iran's economy, one of the richest resource countries in the world, is dying an agonizing death. Let's start by discussing the current problems that are plaguing their economy. The Iranian rial is...
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't go.
Back in 2000,
we got to keep getting those watch hours.
1,000 rials for $1.
Come on, this is hard for me too.
That number has soared to 700,000 to 800,000 rials. That's a tenfold.
Trust me, I got a lot of stuff I need to do today.
For Iranians, this means every trip
this is really hard for me too. So help me get those watch hours, guys. Thanks for sticking by me. I mean, I really got to go, but this is more important.
Wages haven't kept up. Most workers earn about 40 million rials a month, barely enough for food and rent. The central bank tried to fix this by printing more money, but that backfired. It fueled inflation, which hit record highs every year for the past few years. Food prices are even worse, with staples like bread and cooking oil up 50% since 2023. Imports like phones or car parts are now luxury items because the rials buy so little abroad. This isn't just numbers on a screen. It's families skipping meals to make ends meet. With prices soaring, jobs are disappearing fast. Official unemployment rates are around 10%, but that's likely an underestimate. For young people, it's closer to 30%, as nearly 1 in 4 Iranians under 30 is jobless. For young women, it's even higher, around 42%. Iran's industries are also crumbling. Take the car sector, once a source of pride for the nation. In 2011, it churned out 1.4 million vehicles, employing thousands. By 2024, production barely hit 1 million, thanks to sanctions blocking parts and markets. Factories in cities like Tabriz are shutting down, leaving skilled workers jobless. Small businesses are hurting too. In Isfahan, cafes and shops are closing because people can't afford to spend. The private sector, which could create jobs, is choked by red tape and a lack of bank loans. When a business shuts down, it's not just the owner who suffers. Workers lose wages, suppliers lose contracts, and communities lose hope. Basically, the ripple effect is massive. This desperation has given rise to a shadow economy. Sanctions make legal trade nearly impossible, so the black market is booming. It's not just small-time hustlers. Organized networks, often linked to powerful elites, smuggle everything from medicine to baby formula across the borders with Iran, Turkey, and Pakistan. The black market is huge, worth an estimated $10 billion a year. Fuel smuggling is a big part of it. Now, before moving forward, we need your guys' help. Recently, our videos have been getting censored in the algorithm. So if you can please hit the like and subscribe button, it really does help the video with YouTube. Iran's cheap, subsidized gasoline is siphoned off and sold in Pakistan for big profits. In border towns like Zahedan, you'll see trucks loaded with jerry cans, dodging border patrols. The currency black market is even wilder. The government sets an official exchange rate, but it's a fantasy. In Tehran's Grand Bazaar, street dealers trade dollars and euros at real rates, sometimes double or several times the official one. This fuels inflation and erodes trust in the system. Then there's the informal economy. Street vendors, unregistered taxis, and small traders. These jobs keep people alive, but they're unstable. One day you might earn enough for dinner, and the next, nothing. It's a shaky way to live, and it is growing. The shadow economy keeps millions of Iranians afloat, but it's not the only way people are dodging the system. Another hidden world is growing, one that runs on digital money and promises a way around sanctions. Iran has turned to cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin to keep trade alive, and it's changing how the economy works, even if most people can't touch it. In 2024, Iran processed around $1 billion in crypto transactions, mostly with countries like Turkey and China. This isn't pocket change. It's a lifeline for businesses cut off from global banks. The government even got in on it, legalizing crypto mining in 2019 to bring in cash. Miners use powerful computers to create digital coins, and Iran's cheap electricity makes it a hotspot. In 2025, crypto mining eats up 10% of the country's power, enough to light up whole cities. But there's a catch. Those mines cause blackouts, leaving homes and factories dark for hours. In Mashhad, residents went without power for days in 2024 because miners overloaded the grid. For ordinary Iranians, crypto is out of reach. You need expensive computers and know-how, so it's mostly the big players, state-linked firms or wealthy traders who profit. Then there's the risk. Crypto prices swing wildly. One day your Bitcoin is worth $50,000 and the next it's $30,000. Last year, a price crash wiped out $200 million in Iranian crypto holdings. The government's cracking down too, shutting down illegal mines and jailing traders to control the market. For now, crypto helps Iran dodge sanctions, but it's no fix. It's another shaky piece of an economy that's already wobbling, and it's leaving most people behind. All of this keeps millions of Iranians afloat, but
the relationship with my neighbor and the dog carrying is a little bit lopsided.
Secrets of friends, you get to watch your pets.
I thought it was going to be a one-time thing.
But what I got kind of roped into,
Week-long getaways.
Over Thanksgiving break. The potty training thing was not true.
poops are usually not solid.
Please stop doing this to me.
it's a band-aid on a much bigger wound. While smugglers, traders, and street vendors scrape by, the real question is why Iran, a country swimming in oil, can't escape this mess. Well, it all comes down to how heavily the nation leans on its oil wells, and what happens when that wealth doesn't reach the people. Iran sits on the world's fourth largest oil reserves, pumping 3.2 million barrels a day in 2024, up from 2.5 million during peak sanctions. Oil is the economy's backbone, bringing in $18 billion in 2024, mostly from sales to China. But it's not enough. Oil prices in mid-2025 hover around $70 to $75 a barrel, down from a high of $80. Iran's budget was built on $80 oil, so every dollar below that hurts. The government expected $20 billion from oil in 24-25, but they're likely short by billions. Meanwhile, global food prices are up. Wheat and rice cost 20% more than in 2023, and Iran imports 60% of its wheat. Subsidies for food and fuel stretch the budget thin, leaving little for schools or hospitals. Worse, a chunk of oil money goes to military spending and supporting allies like Hezbollah in Lebanon. We'll talk more about this in a minute. As all of this is happening, ordinary Iranians who need help the most see none of this cash. Oil isn't just about money, it's about power. For decades, Iran relied on oil to fund everything, from roads to pensions. When prices were high, like $100 a barrel in 2014, the government could spend freely. But when the price crashes or sanctions hit, the whole system shakes. Sanctions are a big part of the story. Back in 2012, the US and its allies targeted Iran's nuclear program, cutting it off from global banks. Oil exports dropped from 3.8 million barrels a day to under 3 million, slashing revenue. By 2018, when the US pulled out of the 2015 nuclear deal, things got worse. Iran's assets were frozen, and buyers like India and Japan backed off. Now Iran sells oil at discounts to China, often through middlemen or ghost tankers that dodge trackers. This brings in cash, but it's a fraction of what they could earn in a free market. The government can't pay for imports or invest in infrastructure, so the economy just keeps shrinking. This reliance
Woo, let's go, guys.
It's left Iran stuck in the past.
11 people in here.
Built tech and manufacturing.
Let's go. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back alive. Whew. That's what I'm talking about, guys. This channel is all about making money. How can someone make more money? That's what it's all about, all right, guys? If you want to learn more about that, hit that subscribe button right now, and we'll get into it. Look at that, Benjamin Netanyahu. It's a real Benjamin.
Industries.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get going.
Down on crude. There was no backup plan. When
Thanks for the watch hours, guys.